Haworth.
New ball, game one, time in, 0-0.
To serve and get us going.
Side out.
I will say the last time I saw Chris Haworth play, he was not sporting that knee brace on his right knee. So hopefully that's preventative and not an issue for him with the movement and the bending necessary to be effective.
Open court. Man, that's the easiest shot Haworth will probably ever have.
Yeah, I mean, he has just high-end raw power. All his ground strokes just hit through the court with so much pace. And, of course, the put away with the three-quarter arm slot is going to be night-night also.
Side out. Zero, zero.
Garnett comes right back.
And I mentioned that some of that Chris Haworth strategy is to return to the better wing to open up the court for the weaker wing on the first volley. So clearly, if that is his strategy and he's sticking to it, that he thinks that the forehand of Connor Garnett is better, as that's where he returned that last ball. So something to monitor on the patterns early in the point, always so huge in singles.
Side out.
Yeah, nice rips from Chris Haworth, who was behind the whole point until that last shot.
0-2. Side out.
Chris rocking the Babolat. Not a lot of players using that Babolat paddle.
So there's Haworth again. I'll tell you what, first time I've had a chance to watch him play in person, Adam, you don't realize how big he is.
Yeah, he really is.
He is an imposing presence on the court.
Yeah, and that really helps on those first volleys when he's crashing forward. That court coverage, you can do it with the footwork, but having that wingspan is nice too.
Point.
Yeah, well, we've seen Chris Haworth. He's mixed his return spots, couple to the forehand, now to the backhand side. No real success early.
4-0. Side out.
So 4-0 lead. Haworth looking to get on the board here with the serve here in game one.
0-4.
Yeah, and we saw the Connor Garnett quarterfinal against Anik Lohani, 11-6, 11-2, and Christopher Haworth with a similar score line against Rafa Hewitt, 11-3, 11-6.
Side out.
Nice return from Connor Garnett to the forehand side, and continues to have a comfortable lead early.
Point.
That's a nice shot there from Connor Garnett, and you know, if you have that player with a big wingspan standing up tall, hit those shots down at the feet, make them bend, and that's exactly what Connor Garnett did right there.
Oh, some great swings by Haworth.
Just rips it. Just absolutely rips it. You can really see in real time. I'm not sure if it shows up perfectly on camera, but that ball is flying off of his paddle.
Haworth played college tennis at Oklahoma State.
Point.
A Big 12 power at the time. Now back-to-back points here for Haworth.
2-5.
Man, just clean. Right up the line. And at least a small chunk of that Connor Garnett lead is gone.
3-5.
That's tough luck.
Side out.
that one's definitely not going back.
Yeah, just the timing of the swinging volleys on the two-handed backhand side of Christopher Haworth is just wild. I mean, he takes a cut at it, and it just seems like his contact point when he whips through the zone is just the same every time. Right when I say that slight miss hit.
Side out. 5-3.
That's really good from Connor Garnett. Initial two-handed backhand up the line that takes a little pace off. And once again forces, it is absolutely paramount in pickleball.
Oh, well played here by Connor Garnett.
Point.
And Haworth asking him if it was going to go in. And Connor says, yeah, that's a pretty funny exchange in a big match like this.
I'm going to make an early assessment, though, right now, Adam. If Connor Garnett can get through this obstacle in Haworth, I really like his chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, I agree. He's playing great.
3-7. Side out.
Yeah, a little frustration. Chris Haworth exclaiming, knowing that that's a ball he usually comes up with. He's missed a couple of those backhands up the line in game one.
Side out.
We have two for sure Chris Haworth fans in the crowd, as they're trying to get him pumped up to get back in this game. I mean, that is a shotgun situation. I mean, absolutely crushed.
So Haworth here starting to warm up within 3. But misses that one.
Side out.
So side out back to Garnett. Again, Haworth, a silver at the Texas Open, a gold in Orange County.
7-4.
And Garnett just doing a great job mixing up his shots, using the entire court.
Absolutely true. I couldn't have said it better myself. Just really impressive start for Connor.
8-4.
That's just filthy.
Yeah, I mean that's a rare situation from the middle of the court. Almost every player is going to take a forehand right there. He takes a backhand and takes it inside out.
9-4.
Clean pass.
Point. I did not see it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Sign's good.
I actually saw it hit the line as well in real time, and that's actually right where we're perched, Drew. I know that I don't think they've panned up to us in the
After
Tyler.
Video review, the referee's in-call stands. Timeout lost, challenge lost. We'll resume play at 4-9. Side out 4-9.
Which is where I went to college, and a lot of my buddies there in Tyler, we kind of grew up playing sports with Patrick Mahomes. Pretty cool story.
Wow, awesome.
Time in. 4-9. Point. $5-9.
Uh-oh.
Point.
So just a short little break for the review. Came out in Chris Haworth's favor.
6-9.
And then 2 quick points as well.
And all of a sudden, a different match. Him ripping winners and screaming to the crowd.
Receiver, 7-9.
That's the right.
7-9.
So Haworth continues to apply the pressure.
Yeah, and I think Connor's got to be careful about possibly staying back. If you take a wrong step or the ball takes a funny bounce, holding occasionally is fine when you're returning, but you have to look to come forward.
ATP action. How about that?
God, man, he just moved so well to get there and then gather himself and come up with a shot like that.
9-8.
Just out.
Yeah, nice shot from Chris
Side out.
Haworth. Very rarely is he going to take that second hand off and go with a more traditional tennis volley with slice.
8-9.
So no damage done. Haworth now serving. Tell you what, Garnett not backing down.
Yeah, nice
Side
job,
out.
because he was in trouble. That was a short return. Chris Haworth had all his momentum forward, stepping into that shot, and Connor still came up with a clean volley winner.
9-8. Point.
Yeah, we'll just go with Haworth not thrilled with himself in that particular one.
Game
Actually
point.
looked like he went with a kind of a half Ernie, jumping the corner of the kitchen, which is
10-8.
very rare in singles.
Game point now. And there it is for Connor
Point game,
Garnett.
11-8.
Impressive. So Haworth makes a late run in this game, but Garnett sticks with the plan. It will be
Time
determined
in. 0-0.
tomorrow morning. So join us bright and early.
Point.
So
1-0.
game number 2, Connor Garnett continues to attack Chris Haworth. That one's going
Side
to go
out.
just a little bit wide, and Haworth now a little bit slow starting in this match. Came on late, but Garnett was relentless.
0-1.
Yeah, I think
Side out.
that ball was right on the line. Chris Haworth looks up to us, and I gave him the signal that I saw it good. It was very
1-0.
close, though.
Point.
Yeah, Chris Haworth telling himself to relax. Just a little tight, and really just
2-0.
missed a couple balls by a couple inches and hit the tape 4 or 5 times in game 1. So it's just a small adjustment that he needs to make.
Point.
So it's 3-0 here out of the gate for Connor Garnett.
3-0. Point.
Yeah, and that's just more of the same,
Timeout
like I
receiver,
mentioned. I mean, we're talking a
4-0.
couple inches. Like, within 6 years, go through cannot be
Time in.
understated.
4-0.
Just a little wide.
Yeah, that's beautiful control of the kitchen line from Chris Haworth. Couple ripped cross-court volleys and one pushed
Side
up the
out.
line as well.
0-4.
Now Haworth looking to get on the board here. But just too
Side
much
out.
Garnett.
Yeah, Connor Garnett is just not giving him an inch. Chris Haworth even taking a little bit off of that initial two-handed backhand pass up the
4-0.
line to make sure that he put it in play.
Oh,
Yeah, that is nasty from
Side
a
out.
low position, about mid-shin, to roll that ball cross-court and not allow Garnett to come up with it. And a real show of emotion from Chris
0-4.
Haworth. Can he get it going?
is that the shot that does it? Let's see. Just a great answer every time Haworth has
Side
come
out.
up with something big. Garnett has had something more on the other side.
Yeah, and I think Haworth had an opportunity to take that next to last
4-0.
ball out of the air. He waited for it to hit the ground, giving Connor Garnett a little extra time.
Haworth wins that exchange.
Side
Yeah,
out.
great work up at the kitchen. That's been a couple times now in the last few points. Can he find that stroke from the back of the court now?
0-4.
Oh, no.
He just threw one up. That's the only option that he had. And just an awkward swing from Connor Garnett as he puts it about halfway up the net. Very interesting point there, Drew.
Smiling ear to ear, though. You love the reaction right now from Connor. He's having a good time. And Haworth, another winner.
That's a beautiful combination and read. So after the initial backhand pass up the line, Chris Haworth had a good read on that volley from Connor Garnett, got his feet underneath him, and that allowed him to hit the passing shot winner.
Trying to go cross court with it. Bit of a Hail Mary that time from Haworth.
Yeah, that's two different shots, as I mentioned. The feet underneath him on the previous point. This last time, not balanced like he needed to be.
Oh, that's wide. Haworth upset at himself. He's got his own cheering section here.
Yes, he does. I see two big Chris Haworth heads. We got to get those on camera at some point.
5-2. Point.
As good as you can hit it there for Garnett.
Timeout receiver, 6-2.
I mean,
we'll call a timeout.
Game, and this could be a three-game situation.
Time in, 6-2.
Can he get it done? That's a great way to start, is a ripped two-handed backhand return about 6 inches from the baseline.
2-6. Point.
Not a ball that Connor has missed much today. Just deep enough.
3-6.
Way out. Good job by Haworth.
Yeah, nice job. 2 points on his side of the scoreboard.
4-6.
Haworth has been playing catch-up the entire night. Oh, another.
And a beautiful show of variety.
And his sister Courtney, tremendous athletes growing up. Courtney, big-time softball player.
5-6.
Chris was a baseball star, then got into tennis.
Wow. On his back foot for the initial third shot drive, and then follows it up with another forehand for a winner.
What?
He gets another look at the serve. He was worried about it, and I was too.
6-6. Point.
And it's another point for Haworth. This is first lead.
Seven, 6.
And Garnett gets side out.
Yeah, great work, though, from Chris Haworth to take the lead. Has definitely cleaned up his shots from the back of the court these last handful of points.
6-7. Side out.
Yeah, and that's what it does when you clean up your play and just kind of put that into Connor Garnett's mind. Hey, I am not going to make those unforced errors anymore.
7-6.
That just adds extra pressure.
Every single shot he is striking right now, Adam, has got purpose.
Yes, it does. And a nice little balancing act up at the kitchen line to not fall in right here.
8-6.
So good. Line to line right now.
Points.
Yeah, and the kind of power that he plays with.
9-6.
Yeah, you think he wants it.
Out.
Pulling out a full effort right there is Chris Haworth. Just a nice job by Connor Garnett to command that kitchen line with several
6-9.
solid volleys.
A little bit of indecision. Was that ball perhaps out? Connor thought about it, Adam, decided to play it.
Yeah, everybody was wondering if that was going to drop or not. It looks like it just hit.
9-6. Side out.
It's wide.
6-9.
Oh,
no. Point.
Maybe the best shot that he has hit in this match.
I mean, beautiful. Off balance, just stabbing with one hand on the backhand side and just hits a delicate little dropper.
7-9.
It is a battle right now on Humana Championship Court.
Yeah, what an angle created from Chris Haworth on the backhand side.
9-7. Side out. Seven, 9. Point.
Great work from Connor Garnett to attack the ball. Just catching Haworth just a half step late getting forward. Don't wait on it, guys. Go get that ball. Exactly what Connor Garnett does.
Big moment in this match. Garnett is still alive here in game 2.
Yeah, what a get from Chris Haworth to even put that ball back in play. Don't blame him at all for retreating back to the baseline after that, but Connor Garnett, what a shot.
9-9.
The returns are just splendid right now.
Yeah, and even a good read from Connor Garnett. He's in perfect position, but the power of Chris Haworth, that ball gets back to the feet of Connor quickly.
That one's going to sail.
Again, Chris, one of the few times he's taken a little pace off of that initial third shot drive on the backhand side.
9-9.
Just wide. Up for grabs here in game 2.
Side out. Nine.
And that is wide. Side out once again, back to Garnett. Both players trading side outs here.
9-9. Side out.
Yeah, impressive just to get there, Connor Garnett, but forced to take that second hand off the paddle on the backhand and just pushes it wide.
9-9.
Another good angle on the backhand for Chris Haworth.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, really nice job of recognition from Chris Haworth, knowing that his pass was so good that Connor was most likely going to go with the drop volley. So he had a half-step head start, and that allowed him to hit the shot he wants once he made it up to the ball.
10-9.
First game point here for Haworth. Chris Haworth comes up with big shot after big shot. And he is still alive here. We're going to a game 3.
Yes, we are, Drew. Not a shocker with the way the day has gone.
Oh, Chris Haworth moves so well for a big man.
New ball, game 3, time in, 0-0.
Here we go, game 3. Selkirk, Kansas City Open. Haworth and Garnett. And Garnett comes out swinging. He'll get side out here to start.
Yeah, beautiful start for Connor Garnett. Nice little mid-pace roll cross court. Had Chris Haworth leaning the wrong way.
0-0.
Speaking of mid-paced rolls cross court,
Side out.
Connor Garnett .1, Chris Haworth .2.
0-0.
There have been some unbelievable volleys in this match.
Yeah, even the ones that haven't been put away.
Yes.
Just
Ball should be played.
yeah, they're hitting through the wind.
Yes.
Still,
Side
I
out.
mean, for such a big moment, a pretty light atmosphere between the two players, Connor and Chris.
0-0.
Great respect for each other.
Side out. Zero. Point.
Yeah, well deep there.
1-0.
I can't believe I'm saying this
Side
in
out.
the Midwest in the summertime, but it's even a little cool right
Little
now.
nippy?
Yeah,
Kinda like
absolutely.
that?
I do like it. Just a little shocked that it's happening.
Yeah, scorching temperatures last weekend during the
0-1.
MLP event, and it was pretty warm today as well. Can't get to that one.
Just a
Side
little
out.
half 360 from Connor Garnett. Spin move and puts
1-0.
it away.
Point.
See that match time there, 43 minutes currently in this one between Garnett and Haworth.
2-0.
Saw Fahey and Jansen go at it for over an hour earlier today.
Point.
Yeah,
And match won by Fahey.
right. Yeah, 44 minutes now, but I mean, these are quick hitting points, heavy hitting.
3-0.
And so, I mean, even at just 45 minutes, it's wild how long this has gone.
Oh. What you can do, I can do better.
I mean, he's just there. I mean, he's just there. I mean, Chris Haworth can't hit a better shot. Maybe he could have gone to a different spot, but I mean, that is amazing from that position. And
4-0.
Connor Garnett has the answer.
Side out.
So Haworth now with a side out, but again, he's got to climb a mountain here. 4-0 deficit here in game 3.
0-4.
Yeah, he had one 360 a couple points ago. Couldn't get another one as Connor Garnett. Looked for it, though.
Point.
So Haworth on the board.
Look at that lateral
1-4.
movement of Garnett.
Side out.
Yeah, just a bit off balance there was Chris Haworth. Didn't have his feet underneath him.
4-1. Point.
Another point, it's 5-1.
Yeah, real frustration there. It's that initial two-handed backhand volley up the line. And certainly not an easy one on that last ball for Chris Haworth, but one I think he
5-1.
makes most of the time.
Point.
And now
Timeout.
6-1,
Change in.
the side
6-1.
switch will happen as Connor Garnett has seized control here in game number 3.
The crazy thing is I think Connor
Side
might have
out.
got it. He ran out of room. Really good anticipation from Connor too. Clear cut foot speed. But you know, when you pair that with having a step or you're leaning the right way, that really helps.
So Haworth trying to get going here.
That's a great place to start. Clean forehand pass up the line.
2-6. Side out.
Can't believe that. Haworth has got a really good demeanor, though, on the court. Never really gets too high, too low.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, to have a little back and forth or show some smiles in these big moments, you know, not everyone
6-2.
you know, has the personality to be able to do that.
Side out.
Yeah, and I think that could have been the win factor. I think if Connor Garnett makes that exact same volley on the near end, it stays in, but not on the far end.
Long way to run for Garnett. Nearly got there.
Oh, and that was big trouble if it went over off of the let cord, because Chris Haworth was retreating to possibly cover that shot up the line.
Yeah, 3. 3. Nope.
Haworth just rechecking the score here.
Yeah, I believe that this is correct.
3-6.
I think he thought that he had an extra point on the board.
I'll recall. 3-6.
It's out.
Side out.
Yeah, good work for Chris Haworth just to extend the point, but fantastic focus from Connor Garnett to stick with it.
Side out.
Yeah, that volley from Chris Haworth landing just on the line, so Connor Garnett unable to get off of 6.
3-6. Side out.
Yeah, that was an interesting little reaction there from Chris, almost like he tweaked something
6-3.
in his knee. Hope that's not a problem.
Side out.
A nice job on the inside-out volley. I know that's Connor's stronger wing, or a very strong wing. I'm not going to say stronger on the two-handed backhand side, but Chris has been taking that volley cross-court pretty often. So a nice job of mixing up his spots.
Oh, what a shot.
And speaking of mixing up spots, a pretty high percentage of those initial backhands have gone up the line. This time he crushes it cross-court. Connor Garnett not there.
4-6.
Within 2. Another incredible shot.
Point.
So his best shots
Timeout
coming on the
receiver,
last
5-6.
couple points here, and now he is knocking at the door of Connor Garnett.
Yeah, and so that missed
5-6.
shots with a more upright stance.
So Garnett
Side
needed
out.
that one, and he will get the side out.
Yeah, better read from Connor Garnett on the initial third shot. The cross-court backhand that had worked twice for
6-5.
Haworth does not work a third time.
Point.
Yeah, that's Connor Garnett attacking the third. Chris Haworth, one of the rare times that he has made contact well off the kitchen line with his first
7-5.
volley.
Point.
Just in there. So that's back-to-back.
These guys is going to be in the mix.
Point.
I knew it right when he hit it.
Nine, 5.
Comes right back.
Yeah.
Side out.
Does not let it carry over.
No, that's right. That's what you have to do. You have to stop the bleeding when you are, you know, giving up a couple. Just stop it. Can't let 1 or 2 become 3 or 4.
5-9. Point.
And then Garnett gives up 1.
Getting a little tight out here, Drew. Who wants it?
6-9.
Oh.
Side out.
They're just lightly grazing the net there, as Connor Garnett thinking.
9-6.
Cheering section loves it. Chris Haworth loves it. I love it too. What a nice job after that
6-9.
forehand to get back over to the backhand side.
Oh.
Side out.
Another opportunity here for Garnett. 2 points away from Championship Sunday.
9-6.
A little too long on that one.
Side out.
Yeah. Haworth forcing Garnett to extend just a little bit more than he wanted to.
6-9.
I concur with his statement there, Drew. Cannot miss that in this moment.
9-6.
Big miss there. Let's see if Garnett makes him really pay for it here. Oh.
Point.
Oh, that's a tough time for that to happen.
Match point.
And now the first match point here for Connor Garnett. Can Chris Haworth hold him off?
10-6.
Chris can't, but the net sure will.
Yeah, it giveth and it taketh away.
And Chris will have his opportunity, though, to answer.
6-10.
All of a sudden, Adam, those shots that he's made time and again are coming up short.
Yeah, and it's just so important for Connor
Match
Garnett
point.
to extend these rallies. And it's not the put-away volleys of Connor Garnett. It's the
10-6.
weathering of the storm that I've been most impressed with.
Side out.
Trying to dig deep here.
6-10.
Just when you think he's down, Chris Haworth has got something more for you.
And what a time to stay back for Connor Garnett. Must stay aggressive. Continue to come forward, Connor.
Seven 10.
Oh, just can't get there.
Man, that is so good.
Side out. Match point.
Two guys absolutely laying it on the line tonight.
10-7.
It's Championship Sunday time for Connor Garnett. What an effort by Chris Haworth. Both of these pickleball superstars putting on a show in the nightcap.